Thank you. Do you want to do a pregame? Welcome everybody onto the campus of Frederick Community College here in Frederick, Maryland at the Athletic Center. Matt Trudell and Mark Winkle with you for the men's Region 20 Division II championship game between the number 2 Chesapeake Skipjacks and the number 4 Montgomery College. Mark, welcome in. How you doing?
Great, feeling good. Can't wait for this game. It should be a great one. We've had all favorites winning every game in this tournament so far except for one. It was the Montgomery Raptors upsetting the Howard Dragons last night. So we'll see if the Raptors can do it one more time to take home the trophy.
Raptors improved to 17-10. They won 69-61 last night, pulling off the upset. They were led actually by their bench. Aljaz Vidmar, 14 points off the bench, and then Marcus Rogers with 11 off the bench. They had some pretty even scoring with their starters, but none of them reached double digits. But they can be a dangerous team. They play really good defense. They really made the Dragons struggle to score points. Kobe Baptiste scored, but everybody else is pretty much shut down. On the other hand, Chesapeake got out to a big lead against Cecil last night. Cecil was able to cut it down to 1, and then they ended up winning 88-83. It was the best game of the day, saved the best for last. And they were led by points being scored by, they had 19 points from Jayshawn Freeman, but Justin DeMaria, 21 points off the bench, 4 of 7 from three-point range. I've been watching them warm up today, and they've been hitting almost everything.
So this is going to be a fun matchup because it's two very contrasting styles. You've got the Chesapeake Skipjacks. They are very guard-oriented. They're high-scoring, trying to shoot from outside, maybe, do some dribble penetration, kick out, but always looking to shoot from outside and utilize their guards for all their scoring. Then you've got Montgomery on the other side. They've got the big athletic forwards. They are trying to get the ball into the paint. They're trying to work it to these guys and let them go to work inside the paint. You got to love when two different styles come to play and just see who can come out better of it. Personally, again, I just want to see if the Chesapeake forwards, guards, who's ever in there, can guard against these Montgomery players down low. If they're able to do that, Chesapeake is going to score. They're going to score, and they're going to score lots because they just have some of the best guards around. But can they stop Montgomery is going to be the big question here.
Yes, and the Chesapeake member of their bench will not be playing. Got injured in last night's game, Elijah Gregory, so he will not be playing today. But everybody else is here. Both teams are running the same lineup from yesterday. Montgomery, head coach Jamal Wise, assisted by Elliot Headley. They will be having number 2, freshman guard Christian Martin. Number 4, a freshman guard Jaden Rowe. A sophomore guard Marquise Trent. A freshman forward William Chachua. And a sophomore forward number 24 Terrence Williams. Chesapeake is coached by Andrew Sachs. He's assisted by Delonte Joyce and David Walton. And they start 1 through 5. Number 1, a sophomore Lamont Powell guard. A number 2, a sophomore forward Ezekiel Edwards. Number 3, a sophomore guard Isaiah Cradle. Number 4, a sophomore guard DJ Earl. And number 5, a sophomore guard Jayshawn Freeman. A lot of sophomores on their team. They are full of veteran players, and last night they really, after blowing that lead, were able to dig deep and secure the victory, hit some big free throws at the end.
Yeah, for Chesapeake, they've got 4 guards starting, but they're very different guards. You've got Lamont Powell, who's more of the ball-handling point guard, loves to come off ball screens and move the ball around. Jayshawn Freeman, number 5, he's just an all-around great guard. He can cut inside, he can shoot, he's just so good. And then you've got DJ Earl, number 4. He is just a volume shooter, but he can shoot the heck out of it. He can put up 30 points on any given night. You've also got Isaiah Cradle. He had a really good game. He's a versatile guard who can do a little bit of everything. But keep an eye on Ezekiel Edwards, the lone forward in the starting lineup for Chesapeake. He got into foul trouble last night. He fouled out. And Chesapeake barely was able to survive the comeback from Cecil because of it. Edwards has to stay out of foul trouble and has to play some great defense in the paint.
So the winner of this game punches their ticket to the national tournament in Port Huron, Michigan. Montgomery already got the biggest upset of the tournament. I don't see why they can't do it today.
Yeah, for Montgomery, it starts with their freshman point guard, Jaden Rowe. Player of the game for Montgomery yesterday. We brought him in, and he has such a outgoing, friendly personality. Like, you wouldn't think that he's like a, the kind of, go get him kind of player, but he's so calm with the ball under his hands. He doesn't panic. There's just no pressure on him, it seems like, for a freshman point guard to handle everything. It just seems like he's taking it all in so well and doesn't turn the ball over at all for a point guard, which is always great. You've got Marquise Trenton, Christian Martin, two versatile, dynamic guards. They can give you a lot. But again, William Chuchua down low, he is just a dominating presence. Going to be really hard for anybody on Chesapeake to guard. Terrence Williams, another big body, tough to deal with. I look forward to seeing the battle in the paint. Like, again, for me, that battle in the paint when Montgomery has the ball is going to be the highlight of the game for me.
I'm looking forward to it. We are about a minute or so away from the start of this game. We're going to step away, and then we will be back for the opening tip-off. All right, Matt Trudell, Mark Winkle back with you. Both teams are out on the court ready for this opening tip-off. It will be Chuchua taking on Ezekiel Edwards in the opening tip. And we are underway. Montgomery wins it. It goes down to Martin. And now Jaden Rowe. Trent gets it down low to Chuchua, and he gets stripped by Isaiah Cradle. And so Chesapeake forces the first turnover.
We already see what Chesapeake's going to do to handle those forwards. As soon as Chuchua got it, it was double teamed. A good job by Cradle to take it away.
Missed shot by DJ Earl. Jaden Rowe gets the rebound. He's going to push it up the court.
But it didn't take long either for Montgomery to just try to get it into the post and let Chuchua go to work.
In and out. Missed shot by Christian Martin, and the Skipjacks get the rebound. Coach Sachs calls out a play for his team. Lamont Powell's going to run point. Earl. Now back to Earl. He thought about it. Now he's going to drive baseline, kick it out, extra pass to Cradle. Good defense by the Raptors. Gets it down low on the baseline. Missed shot by Earl, and it's rebounded by Chuchua. Jaden Rowe takes it all the way in. He gets fouled. First foul of the day honors goes to number 5, Jayshawn Freeman. And going to the line for 2 is Jaden Rowe, a 57% free throw shooter.
The pace of this game is going to determine a lot about who wins. If it's a high-paced, back-and-forth game, it's probably going to favor Chesapeake because of their shooting ability. And if it turns into a three-point contest, it's going to favor Chesapeake. If Montgomery is able to slow it down, grind it out, get it into their forwards, and let them just go to work, I think it's going to favor Montgomery.
Rowe misses the first free throw, makes the second one. As I said, I was watching both teams warm up. Chesapeake even has their big shoot threes during warm-ups, and surprisingly, they hit a bunch of them. So
it's not surprising at all. Chesapeake's been doing it all year long. That's just their style. They want to spread the floor. They play a 4-out, 1-in style where you've got Edwards kind of working the baseline, will occasionally come to the free throw line, but they want to keep the middle open for some dribble drive, penetration, and kickouts to open up the three-pointers.
Edwards gets it to Cradle. Cradle thought about it. He's going to drive to his left. He's going to back out. He steps out of bounds. So turnover on the Skipjacks.
And Coach Sachs already not happy with too much dribbling on his team. He wants them to pass the ball around, try to open up the opportunities through passing, not dribbling.
And one thing they did excellent last night was move the ball. I mean, they got a lot of open shots because they played very unselfish. Now with the Raptors, Rowe gets it over to Chichua. He's looking to try and get it inside. He gets it inside to Williams. Williams gets it ripped from him. That is a jump ball. It will go to the Skipjacks.
And once again, we see this time it's going to be Williams getting the ball inside. What does Chesapeake do? Immediately double teams him, and the ball is stolen away again on the backside help.
Powell gets it over the line up to DJ Earl. DJ Earl gets the trailer Freeman. Freeman gets it to Cradle. Cradle thought about it, and then Cradle passes it to Earl, and Earl cannot handle the pass. Goes out of bounds. Another turnover, so a bit sloppy for the Skipjacks early on.
Yeah, and it doesn't take long for Coach Sachs to go to his bench and make a change.
Coming in is Justin DiMaria.
And takes out DJ Earl. I know he just turned the ball over, but when you got a player that's averaging almost 20 points a game, taking him out after 2 minutes of play, that's a tough decision to make as a coach.
DiMaria, leading scorer of this team yesterday, 21 points off the bench. Spoke about it a little bit in the pregame. Now Rowe, driving, stops, pops it in the middle, misses it, rebounded to Edwards, and now Freeman is going to move it up the court for the Skipjacks. Powell, posting up outside, gets a pick from his teammate. Now Freeman, Cradle, spinning around. Freeman, 10 seconds on the shot clock. He just fires off a deep three, misses it, rebounded by Chichua. And now Rowe. Chichua's going to shoot the three, and he hits that. And it is 4-0 here early on. 3 minutes gone in the first half, and the Raptors.
Montgomery is playing absolutely perfect defense so far in this game, not giving Chesapeake any opportunity to move the ball around quickly, no open threes. They are very well prepared for this game.
Way to sneak out, finds an open three, but missed by Edwards. Battle for the ball, and it is going to be Raptors ball.
That's not usually Edwards' game. He loves to do the screen and roll for high post shots, but not usually the three-point shooter. Would rather see him right around the elbow to take those.
Now Rowe gets it to Marquise Trent. Trent looking for some movement from his team to try and set up picks. Good job by Edwards to cut off the pass, but Williams is able to get it. Shoots it around the free throw line, misses it. And now Freeman gets it to Powell. Now Powell gets it to DiMaria in stride, misses the three. And the rebound goes to Christian Martin. Christian Martin pushes up the court, bounces it over to Tate. And they're going to back it out and calm it down.
Again, there's no reason not to get this into the hands of either Chichua or Williams on every single possession. There we go.
Williams kicks it out to Trent. Open three, misses it, bounces long. Battle for the rebound. It goes off of Chichua, so it will be Skipjack's ball.
I know Trent missed the shot, but that's exactly what Montgomery's looking for. Now that you've got Chesapeake diving down on the double team, you know what's coming. Go for the quick kick out. You're going to see a lot of wide open three attempts. If that's what they want to do, it's going to be open for them.
Cradle now with the ball. Gets it to Powell. Powell moves to the right side, right on the Maryland JUCO sign. Kicks it back to Cradle. Cradle will shoot it from the Maryland JUCO side. Misses everything. Out of bounds. It will be Raptors ball. And DJ Earl will come back into this game for Cradle.
Coach Sachs not really happy with anybody on his team right now. I feel like if he had a fresh five that he could put in there and not have much of a drop-off, he probably would.
Martin being harassed by Earl. Gets over Williams. Williams is going to drive. Misses the layup. Chachua puts it up and in off the offensive rebound.
Great drive by Williams, but it was the box out by Chachua that allowed him to have the layup, and then the box out ended up working in his favor to get the rebound and put it back up. Chesapeake not doing a good enough job on the defensive glass to get around Chachua.
Now Edwards to Freeman. Both of these teams played close games last night. Montgomery won by 8. Inside Freeman gets a baseline, missed shot to Edwards, but they're going to call a foul. Edwards hit his head. Foul is on number 2, Christian Martin. That is his first foul.
And that was Martin leading in with his lower body to take away the landing space, and which is why he ended up going to the ground. Yeah, it was a hard fall. You could hear the clang from here. But that's much more in the range of where they want Edwards to get the ball.
Edwards is a 71% free throw shooter. All the starters are actually pretty good free throw shooters on this team.
You could just say all the starters are good shooters.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter where it is. They're good shooters.
And so both these teams were in close games. Now, Montgomery gets the benefit that the Dragons were supposed to have with playing the earlier game, so they technically have more rest than this Chesapeake team. Chesapeake's game ended around 10 o'clock last night. Chachua gets the rebound off the miss free throw, so 6-1. Raptors are up by 5. Little over 5 minutes gone in this first half.
Again, like I said, slower, low-scoring game favors Montgomery.
Christian Martin for 3, a little strong. Chachua gets up there, gets the rebound, but he was falling, so he turns it over. Now DiMaria over to Powell. Powell will shoot the 3. Misses it, and rebound goes to Marquise Trent. He will push it up, slow it down. Williams gets it inside to Chachua, and that will be an offensive foul on Chachua. Good job by Lamont Powell.
And here's my big X factor of the game coming in is Vidmar. What a monstrous game he had against Howard yesterday. The transfer from Howard University had played Division I basketball last year, and he certainly knows how to be in big games against big-time opponents. Vidmar could have a huge impact in this game.
It'll be interesting to see how they have them matched up. They have 2 bigs in, how they have them matched up against these guards. DiMaria open for 3, misses it. Vidmar gets the rebound. And now Rowe heading down, and it looks like Chesapeake has an answer.
Vidmar is a different player than Williams, though. Not quite as much of the driver. He likes to just go off of the post and try to do the pick and rolls. He's trying to get the ball in the post right now.
Trent gets it to Rowe. Rowe takes it all the way and gets it to Rowe. That was a tough shot.
Yeah, tough indeed. There's arms flying all the way in front of him, and he's just able to finish strong. The higher up you're able to do it, the easier it is to get around all those arms.
Freeman now gets a pick from his teammate. Now the extra pass 3-point shot is good for DJ Earl.
And that's Chesapeake at its finest. The dribble drive in the middle, kicks it out to Earl. That time he finally got his first open look of the game and knocked it down.
Martin steps in, mid-range jumper, gets it to go. And last night the Raptors with the mid-range jumpers killed the number 1 seed. Now DiMaria gets it back to Freeman. Powell waves his teammate off.
Martin, he's a strong and scrappy guard, just works hard on both ends of the court. Tough player to play against.
Foul is called on the floor. That is going to be on DJ Earl. That is his first foul. Marcus Rogers, one of the heroes of the Raptors, coming in for Chachua. And then coming in for Chesapeake, Azim Sana.
We saw Chesapeake go to Sana after the injury to Gregory last night. Hadn't really played much before that. Sana ended up having to play a lot of important minutes. Now he gets in early this game.
DiMaria hits a 3, cuts it to a 3-point lead for the Raptors team. Now Rowe moves to the right side, hands it off to Rogers. Rogers gets a pick from his teammate, will shoot the 3, misses it. Rebound goes to DJ Earl. He's going to push it up to Powell. Drops it back to DiMaria. Nice play. Misses it. Sana ends up knocking it out of bounds. Oh, They're going to say it's off of the Raptors.
No, you were right. Sana did knock it out of bounds, so that's Raptor ball. You were 100% right.
Okay.
Yes,
yeah.
Sana was going to try to grab it, and it just knocked right off his hand. Look at Vidmar trying to get inside of Sana already. There we go.
This will be an interesting matchup.
Big man go to work.
Vidmar going to move to his right, spin around.
Big man go to work.
And he gets the roll. What a play.
That is a huge mismatch in terms of just the footwork ability that Vidmar has versus Sana. As long as those two are on the court against each other, they should be going to Vidmar every single possession.
All right, Lamont Powell looking to gets it to Di Maria. Powell's going to get a pick. It's going to cut back.
That's going to be, I saw it the whole way. Sana was trying to set the screen, but he was holding on to, was it Trent the whole time?
Absolutely.
And no way the referees were going to miss that one, and that will earn Sana a trip right back to the bench.
His time on the court is somewhat short-lived. He ran into issues on both ends of the court against Vidmar.
Now we'll see how Edwards can handle Vidmar.
Rowe gets it to Martin. Martin's going to drive to the middle. Stop. Good block by DJ Earl. Excellent defense. Freeman going to take it. Oh, and he gets called for a travel.
Made the layup, though. That was pretty impressive.
He had a glitch. Marcus Trent enters the game for Christian Martin. Rowe hands it off to Marcus Trent. Trent gets a pick. Passes it to Marquise Trent.
Marcus Trent, more of a mid-range jumper type, really strong on defense, though.
Rogers gets it to Vidmar. Vidmar's going to split the defenders. Throw it out to Rowe. 3 seconds. Rowe has to shoot it up quick. Misses it. Rebound goes to Di Maria. Now Jayshon Freeman pushes it up the right side. Gets a pick from his teammate. And then he kicks it out. Earl for three. Just a little too strong. Vidmar comes down with the rebound.
And Vidmar in good positioning there, recognizing that you know when you're taking those long-range shots, three-pointers, it's going to have a longer rebound, and getting in the right spot to recognize that it is going to be a longer rebound, knowing where to be.
Vidmar receives the pass, misses the mid-range shot. Earl comes down with the rebound, and now Lamont Powell calls a play for his teammates. Gets it to Earl. Earl's good, drive baseline, he gets tripped.
Trent tried to slide over and block off the baseline and just caught him with the leg.
Jayshon Freeman comes out for Isaiah Cradle. A timeout is called by the Raptors. It is a 30-second timeout. We're going to stay with you. 5-point lead for this Raptors team. They've controlled it from the beginning. Chesapeake only 2 of 12 from the field. Both of them are three-point shots. Both teams 4 turnovers. Pretty even game stat-wise. Rebounds, though, the Raptors have 13-8, including 2 offensive rebounds to 0. But other than that, really close. 6 points in the paint for the Raptors, which we expected because those forwards going up against the smaller guards. Leading scorer of the game is William Chichua, who's on the bench currently. 5 points, 5 rebounds. DJ Earl and Justin Di Maria are tied with 3 points apiece on their team. That was a short timeout. Lamont Powell will have it along the baseline. And we are back underway. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Got to get it inbounds. Gets it to Di Maria. Hands it off to Powell. Powell's going to drive across the middle. Throw it up. He gets fouled.
4-car pile up in the paint.
That is going to be on Jaden Rowe. That's his second foul. A little over halfway through this first quarter. I'm guessing they're going to bring in somebody for him.
Yeah, and that's a huge loss to lose Rowe out, and you might have to have him out for the rest of the first half if you want to protect the freshman guard.
Powell makes the first free throw. Powell now with the second free throw has a chance to cut it to a 3-point game. Makes both of them. Now Marcus Tate gets it to Marquise. Down low to Vidmar. Good job to double team, and Cradle gets a steal. Now Lamont Powell's going to push it up quickly. Gets it to Cradle, wide open. He misses the layup. And now Martin gets it to Marcus Trent. Marcus Trent calls a play for his team. Vidmar over to Marquise. Needs some movement.
They're trying to find Rogers running through the paint.
And an offensive foul is going to be called, I believe, on Vidmar. It is on Vidmar. That is his first. And now coming into the game for the Raptors, number 21, Sisbin, and number 22, Chichua for Marquise Trent and Vidmar.
And you could hear Coach Wise talking to Vidmar saying, stop catching the ball outside the three-point line. They want him to get the ball closer to the basket where he can have a bit more of an impact. Outside three-point line, he's just giving the ball away right now.
DJ Earl drives, takes it all the way. A little bit of contact with no call. Rogers now heading the other way for the Raptors. He's going to get it down low to Chichua. Chichua gets blocked at the rim by DiMaria, and then DiMaria blocks Marcus Trent. What a play by DiMaria over here.
The double block from DiMaria.
Powell hits the floater in the lane. Beautiful take, and cuts it to a 1-point lead for the Raptors. Marcus Trent now. Martin on the left-hand side stops, pops it, and they call a foul.
That's a good pump fake right there by Martin to throw Earl up into the air.
And Earl picks up his first foul. Martin will go to the line for free throws. 61% free throw shooter on the season. Makes the first one.
Rogers, a very versatile player. He can hit it from outside. He can get it inside. Just a tough player to match up against. Good size, too, at 6'4" as a guard.
Both free throws are converted by Christian Martin. Stretches it out to a 3-point lead. Now Cradle gets it smacked away. Marcus Rogers gets a steal, and he takes it all the way, gets fouled, misses the layup, but he will go to the line for two. That foul, I believe, is going to be on Isaiah Cradle. It is. That is his first foul. Rogers at the line, a 80% free throw shooter, averaging 8.9 points per game this season. Misses the first one. Rogers had 11 points off the bench yesterday. Really helped Montgomery in their upset victory. Gets the second one after several friendly rolls. Freeman, who just came back onto the court for the Skipjacks, will bring it across the line, running point currently for his team. Being guarded by Christian Martin, and they're going to call a foul on Christian Martin. That's his second. That's a second foul. A little bit of a ticky-tack foul, but I think you technically can call it, so he did.
One other note, Montgomery has a much deeper bench. They're probably going to run a 9-man rotation or so, and will consistently move those guys around and get different matchups. Chesapeake, I doubt that they're going to go more than 7 playing in this game, maybe an 8 coming in there, but a much less deep bench, so Skipjacks have to stay out of foul trouble.
First free throw, the 1-and-1 for Freeman is good. Marquise Trent came into the game for Martin.
Again, we talked about at the end of the game for Chesapeake last night against Cecil when they had a couple players foul out, the injury to Gregory, they were really struggling to hold on with the lack of depth.
Marcus Trent comes down the court. Lead now 2 points for the Raptors. Chichua being guarded by Edwards. He's going to move to his left. Has to give it to Rogers. He almost gets stolen. 14 seconds on the shot clock. Plenty of time. Rogers going to move to his right. Step back. Jumper. Ooh! What a shot by Marcus Rogers.
Marcus Rogers, the instant offense off the bench. Like I said, he's got a good inside-out game. Hard to guard him. Tough assignment for Powell.
Freeman moves to the left. Now Powell going to drive towards the center. Kicks it out to Earl. Extra pass to DiMaria. DiMaria with a hand in his face misses the three. And now Marcus Trent gets it. They're going to push it up. He slows down. Down low to Chichua. Chichua gets blocked by Edwards. It goes out of bounds, and it is Skipjacks' ball. Good defense by Ezekiel Edwards to get the block.
I am very impressed with how Chesapeake is handling these big forwards. That was the big question that we asked pregame. How would they handle the forwards? So far, it's been through massing. It's been two guys in there, and they've gotten a lot of blocks on those shots in the paint.
Freeman down low to Earl. Earl gets it out to Freeman. Freeman for three, and he hits that. What a big shot. 1 point lead. Trent gets it up to Marquise Trent.
That's trademark Chesapeake basketball. Dribble drive inside, kick it out to the corner.
Trent in the middle. He hits it and will have a chance at a three-point play. That foul is, I believe, on Jayshawn Freeman.
And that's his second. And Freeman is asking, how is that a foul? But it's the exact same one that we saw against Montgomery on the baseline over here earlier, where you lead in with your lower body and take away the landing space. You're not allowed to do that.
Terrence Williams comes in for Chichua. And now for Chesapeake, Taquan Courtney comes in for Jayshawn Freeman, who has to take a seat.
And that is a forced substitution where Chesapeake having to go to that eighth player because of the foul trouble for Freeman.
3-point play converted, back up to a 4-point lead for this Raptors team. That was close to a travel. DiMaria now has it. Earl moves to the left side, right in front of the Montgomery bench. Gonna get a pick. He hesitates, shoots a three, banks it in.
You can't leave DJ Earl open. They just assumed he was trying to pass it off there. They all backed off him. You cannot give Earl any space.
Stolen away by Courtney off of DiMaria's tip. Lamont Powell spins around, gets across the line. He's going to continue driving, kicks it to DiMaria. DiMaria for baseline three, hand in his face, misses it. Courtney gets the offensive rebound, and now Powell hits the three. Lamont Powell coming on as of late.
Taquan Courtney comes off the bench. I don't even think he played at all yesterday and already makes a massive impact in this game in this first minute on the court.
And with a little over 5 minutes and 30 seconds left, the Skipjacks take their first lead of the game. Marcus Rogers trying to answer with a three, misses that. Good job by Earl to tip it up. And the Skipjacks get the rebound. Powell now taking on everybody, and he is fouled. So he will go to a line. That is on number 3, Marcus Trent. That's his first foul. And Jaden Rose going to come into the game.
When you're going up against a bigger, stronger team and you're needing to get those defensive rebounds, the best way to do it is to put it on everybody. Doesn't matter what position you are, where you are on the court, you're turning to look to see if you can grab that defensive rebound. And like you said, it was a great job by DJ Earl, who is not the tallest guy in the court, but he went up and he got the controlled tip to his teammate.
First free throw good for Powell. 8 points now on the game.
Powell yesterday had those 3 early threes, had a big impact early, went completely silent for most of the game, but Powell back to where he is at best, scoring and being aggressive with it.
Ties his total from yesterday, 9 points. Now,
remember, Powell also struggled from the free throw line yesterday, now 4-4 today.
Rowe gets it. Rogers step back, and he hits it. He is on fire this weekend.
Marcus Rogers, again, he's just a matchup that is tough to go up against. The versatility of him, along with his size and athleticism. Skipjacks just don't have a great one-on-one matchup defensively to take them on.
Powell feeling it deep, banks it in off of 3. Up to 12 points. I misread his stat sheet from yesterday. He had 13 points yesterday, so he's almost tied his game total for yesterday. Good offensive rebound off the miss. Raptors battling for it, but the Skipjacks come down with it. Lamont Powell, now his team has a 5-point lead.
Tale of two halves in this first half. All Montgomery in the first half, and now Chesapeake has found their rhythm.
Offensive foul is going to be called on DJ Earl, and that is his second foul. Aljaz Vidmar comes in the game for Terrence Williams. Isaiah Cradle's going to come in for DJ Earl. Probably all we'll see from DJ Earl the rest of this half. Especially now that his team has the lead.
Now you've got Rose playing with 2 fouls and trying to see if they can ride that the rest of this half.
Rogers gets it to Vidmar. Rowe, turnaround jumper, gets it to go. Rolls off the front rim. Chesapeake's lead down to 3.
And that's what Rowe gives you, that control and a good handoff by Vidmar. Rowe just curls right into the paint.
Powell gets it down low. Extra pass baseline. Good basket by Isaiah Cradle.
Could hear Coach Sachs yelling at his team to get it to Edwards, who is wide open. Once they collapsed on Edwards, found a wide open teammate.
Marcus Rogers almost hit that deep 3. Vidmar gets the rebound, misses it. Then Marquise Trent gets stripped. Jump ball. It will stay with the Raptors. Vidmar gets the inbound from Rowe. He's going to drive. Gets blocked by Ezekiel Edwards. And then it's stolen away by Marcus Rogers. He's getting harassed by Edwards. And, ooh, he misses the layup. Cradle gets the rebound. And now Powell taking on the whole defense. He gets fouled. I think it's going to be on number 21. We will see. It is on number 21. Matwis Zitzman. So more free throws coming Lamont Powell's way. A timeout is called by Coach Sachs of the Skipjacks. It's a 30-second timeout, so let's stay here with you. So now that the Raptors have given up the lead and the Skipjacks have a 5-point lead, how do the Raptors approach this, trying to flip the game again?
Well, you get back to what was working early on. You were playing tough, and you were working the ball inside, but not necessarily forcing the shots. I think Montgomery, the last 10 minutes or so, they've gotten the ball inside, but then they've been forcing the shots up. Chesapeake's been collapsing on them well and getting some blocks, making it difficult for them. Get back to the inside-out game where you're able to get it into your forwards, let them kick it out. Maybe from there you can even, instead of just taking the 3, let your guards drive in. You've got Rogers, you've got Trent, you've got Rowe, you've got Martin. All of these players can do that, and you can still get it into the paint, but with that, this time with some momentum going forward and a little bit of room to work with. But plain and simple, again, you just have to play tough defense against Chesapeake. They're going to shoot, they're going to score, you know that, but you have to make it as difficult for them as possible. And you got to keep Lamont Powell off the free throw line right now.
He has been pretty much unstoppable this first half. Gets the first one to drop. He is one of the main reasons this team has gotten back into the game and has taken the lead. Now they have their largest lead of 6 points. Makes the second one. 14 points in the first half for Lamont Powell. Just under 3 minutes left. Vidmar looking down into the center. Rogers wanted it. Now Rowe Now Rogers gets it over to Vidmar. Kicks out to Rogers. 10 seconds left. Deep two. In and out for Rogers. Rebounded by Lamont Powell. And he's going to push it. Gets Marquise Trent turned around. DiMaria open for three. Miss. Oh, he gets it to roll off around the rim and off the backboard and in.
DiMaria, one of those players, he takes most of his shots from three-point range. Had taken 7 shots, 6 of them are three-pointers. You have to watch out for him and cannot let him have that open look.
Sana gets the big block on Marquise Trent. Chichua's going to come in.
And if you're Chesapeake, that's all you really need from Sana. You don't need a whole lot of offense from him. You just need him to be a rim protector. And right there, he was in the right spot, right time, great block.
Rogers throws it away. DiMaria gets a steal. He gets it back to Courtney. Now Powell. Powell over to Cradle. Cradle takes on everybody. Vidmar gets the block. And now Rogers gets it to Vidmar. That was close to a travel. Rowe for three, misses it. It's knocked out of bounds, and it will go to the Skipjacks. Back underway, Skipjacks possession. They are up by 10. They've been stretching their lead out. Now Powell. Powell's going to drive to his right baseline, gets it to Sana. Sana gets it blocked, gets it back, misses that one, gets it back again, misses again. And Rowe is going to push it up the court. He loses it, but he's able to recover. He gets around Cradle. He gets blocked by Sana again. Sana throws it up to Cradle. Cradle's getting tracked by Rogers. Rogers gets the block. Cradle gets it back. He misses that one, and then he turns it over. This has been crazy.
The energy right now, it's absolutely chaotic, but look at Montgomery slowing it down a little bit. That's a good look. And just, oh, what a play by Vidmar.
Rogers misses the three. Vidmar gets the rebound, misses it, but then gets his own rebound, puts it back under a minute. 8-point lead for the Skipjacks. DiMaria. Now Lamont Powell, 12 seconds on the shot clock. Over, Cradle, shoots the three, in and out, rebounded by Rogers. One shot, Coach Wise is calling for the Raptors. Rogers splits it, stolen away by DiMaria. Running out of time, he has to shoot it, three. Oh, off the front rim, and at halftime, the number 2 seed Skipjacks have a 34-26 lead. We will be back. All right, Matt Trudell, Mark Winkle back with you here. We're about 1:15 away from the start of the second half. The Chesapeake Skipjacks started off a little low energy in the first half. They ended up leading by 8 at halftime. What were some of your observations of the first half?
I mean, you can say one of two things. Either one, both teams are playing great defense, which I think they are. The other one you can say is that neither team is really not shooting that great. You know, you've got Montgomery shooting 28% from the field, Chesapeake shooting 30% from the field. So, I mean, it hasn't been a high-scoring offense game, but, I mean, you have to give credit to both teams. They are well prepared. They know how to match up against each other, and for that reason, I guess you can give a lot of that credit to the defenses for the low-scoring game. That being said, at some point, the Chesapeake shooting is going to start coming through. They're going to start hitting more and more shots. For Montgomery, the bigs are going to start being able to assert their will, and it's going to wear down on the Chesapeake forwards. I think that we're going to see a lot more points in this second half. I really do. I think we're going to easily see the points jump up, and I think the energy and pace of the game, first half, you played yesterday, you're kind of, trying to just survive. It's like going through the marathon. This second half, I think it's going to be empty the tank, give it everything you got. We're going to see both teams going back and forth the entire second half, if I had to guess.
And a lot of the stats are pretty close to even. Turnovers, Montgomery has one more than Chesapeake. Here's a glaring stat, though. Chesapeake's only shooting 30% from the field, but they're 7 of 18 from three-point range, 38.9%. Montgomery, 1 of 9. That's 11. So, something monitored. That's not their game. So that is something to be said, but
Chesapeake's only made 2 field goals that haven't been three-pointers the entire first half. So clearly getting inside the three-point arc is just not working for them.
Lamont Powell, 14 points in this game. 8 more points than anybody else in this game, and we are back underway. Speaking of Lamont Powell, he's going to take it all the way, get it baseline 3 for Freeman, and Freeman hits it. So out the gate, stretches the lead to 11 points on the first possession.
Freeman got into foul trouble. Didn't see a ton of production from him in the first half, but makes an instant impact right out of the gates the second half.
Chua thought about a 3. Now he's going to drive, and he two-hand slams it and gets his bench excited.
That's just William Chua being too big for Chesapeake, and there's no reason that he shouldn't be able to keep doing that.
Lamont Powell now calling out a play for his team. DJ Earl wants a pick from Edwards. He gets it, then gets it back to Freeman. Extra pass to Cradle. Good defense by Martin. Cradle misses the 2-point jumper. Terrence Williams gets the rebound, and now Rowe pushing it up. Martin for 3, misses it. Williams tries to get it. Rebound goes down, ends up in Chua's hands. He needs help, throws it out to Marquise Tate, and they will reset. Rowe will shoot the 3 baseline, and he hits it.
And as soon as Marquise Trent passed that over to Martin, he immediately pointed the corner. He saw that Rowe was wide open, and they were just trying to do the short passes over to Rowe and knocks down the three-pointer.
Powell now gets it over the line from a pass from Freeman. He's looking for a pick right. Williams is ready to switch, but Rowe is able to get over the pick. Now Earl for 3, and he drains that.
Lamont Powell, yes, he's got 14 points, but also 4 assists. He's just doing it all for Chesapeake. A huge impact in this game.
Williams in the post, gets up, misses it. Now DJ Earl heading the other way. He's going to charge in, kick it out to Cradle. Cradle got away with an extra step. Misses it. Ezekiel Edwards does a great job of tapping it out. Now off second chance for the Skipjacks.
Montgomery just not going after the defensive rebound right there, just assuming they had it in their control.
DJ Earl hits a baseline 3. A timeout is called by Montgomery, and I think Coach Sachs saw something in the first half, which is leaving open those baseline 3s. It is a full timeout, so we are going to take a break. 12-point lead, 43-31, 17:38 left in the second half. Welcome back to Frederick, the men's Region 20 D2 championship game.
Also district game. You're right
Also
on both
district,
accounts.
yeah.
The Mid-Atlantic District.
So we have the Skipjacks have been driving baseline and finding baseline threes here. Baseline threes early in this half. So let's see what Montgomery does about that. But now they're on offense. Rowe gets a pick from his teammate. Now Rogers back in the game. One of the hot hands from the first half. Martin for three, misses it, but Rogers gets an offensive rebound. And he gets it back to Rowe. 14 seconds left on the shot clock. Rowe gets a pick from Williams. Now Williams will shoot a three, and he misses everything. Rogers gets it, but it's out of bounds, so it will go to the Skipjacks. Rogers, high energy off the bench, been giving it his all.
Yeah, I don't think they wanted Terrence Williams taking that three-point shot. That is just not in the game plan for them.
Now Powell gets it over the line to DJ Earl. Earl missed Freeman open. Now Lamont Powell to Earl. Earl gonna drive left, stop, kick it out to Powell. It's a little too high for him. He's gonna shoot the three anyways, and he hits it. And Lamont Powell's starting to pick up where he left off.
Why not just shoot it? 4 of 5 from the floor, 3 of 4 from three-point range, 6 of 6. He's got 4 assists. Everything is going Powell's way.
And a turnover by Montgomery. Coming into the game for Montgomery, number 32, Philip Carter, comes in for Terrence Williams. 11 of 23, 47.8% from three-point shooting so far. That's crazy numbers.
Yeah, and Powell, we kept talking, he had a good game, not great in the semifinals. He is having a great game in the finals.
Inside to Cradle. Cradle gets fouled, misses the shot, but he will have a chance at 2 free throws coming his way. The foul is on Chichula. That's his second. Cradle goes to the line, a 77% free throw shooter. Makes the first one, barely even touched the net. Three points in the game for Cradle. Now he has 4. It's 48-31. Jaden Rowe gets it to Rogers. Rogers now to Chichua. He gets it down low to Rogers. Rogers step back jumper, hits it. Just Marcus Rogers has been so impressive today and yesterday.
Yeah, Rogers is really the player that they're going to need to utilize in order to come back here. He is going to be, as we said, the instant offense. As soon as he comes on the court, he just has an impact, and he's going to need a lot of it for the Raptors to come back in the second half.
Freeman gets his pass stolen away from Rowe. Rowe gets the easy layup on the other end.
The Raptors made the adjustment. Chesapeake driving on the baseline. Like you said, they're looking for the opposite corner pass. They covered it that time, so then Freeman is forced to try to go back to the top of the key. Montgomery read that one also. Rowe all the way, pick 6.
So some update on stats. Bench points, 11 points off the bench for the Raptors to 6.
I mean, 7 of those are from Marcus Rogers alone, though.
Yep, a lot of that. The bench production has been very helpful to the Raptors yesterday and so far today. But there's been a lot of, 10 points for Rowe, 7 for Rogers, 7 for Chichua. Distributing the ball pretty well. Lamont Powell and DJ Earl, it's mainly been their show on the other side, but Jayshawn Freeman now has 8.
So I have to wonder if Chesapeake recognized the fact that Montgomery made the adjustment to take away that pass. Now are they going to go for something different? Rather than going baseline, let's see if they'll try to penetrate more through the middle and then do the kick out rather than through the baseline.
Powell has it, gets it across the line. He gets a call from his coach. Powell gets a pick. Now Earl misses it. Rebound goes to Chichua. I think they miss Edwards on the inside there. Rogers now driving, throws a wild shot off the backboard, misses it. Now it goes down to Carter. Carter gets it stripped from Freeman. And now Lamont Powell gets it up to Earl. Over to Freeman. Now Edwards for three. Missed that one. Earl comes up with the offensive rebound. He has to get it out to Freeman, and they're going to slow it down. Reset.
Another big rebound by DJ Earl. He's got 5 rebounds in this game. Just goes to show you sometimes height is not everything when it comes to rebounding. Just being in the positioning and tenacity is enough.
Strong take by Ezekiel Edwards.
Edwards, not one of the offensive powerhouses on the Skipjacks team, but a strong drive there made it way too easy. Montgomery's got to play that harder.
Carter bounces it into Chachua. Good pass, good score.
Again, I'll say it. There's no reason Chachua shouldn't have a monster second half. They need to keep working the ball inside to him. And if he can get that shot off quickly like he did there, it negates the ability to double team him.
Lamont Powell now. Good dribble to his left. Stop at the center, right on the cat symbol. Goes to his right, hands it off to Freeman. Now Di Maria, who came back into the game.
So you say the cat symbol?
Yeah, the center symbol.
The little kitty cat?
Yes.
Also known as a cougar?
Missed the shot. Now Raptors on the other end. Christian Martin takes it, misses it, but he will go to line for 2. The foul is on Ezekiel Edwards. That is his first foul of the game.
You know, Frederick's been such a great host to us, been so nice to us. I don't know if going around calling them the Cats is going to do us any favors.
Right, you're right. My apologies. They've been really good. They've kept us fed and hydrated. Misses the front end. Free throws are going to need to drop for the Raptors if they're going to get back into this game. Christian Martin, 4 points today. Makes the second one. 12-point lead for the Skipjacks. They're dealing with a little bit of pressure. Freeman's able to get it over. Drops it off to DJ Earl. Earl dribbles between his legs. He's going to drive and gets a tough layup. What a play by DJ Earl.
It was the quick first step by Earl that just took that one step quicker than his defender, got around the corner, and that's all he needed to finish high on the left side.
Ezekiel Edwards picks up his second foul.
Chesapeake doing a really good job staying out of foul trouble, though, and Edwards and Cradle, the 2 players that fouled out in particular, have done a great job. That's just the second foul for him.
Di Maria gets the steal. He's going to go one-on-one against Rogers. Rogers might have tipped that. Now Christian Martin heading the other way. He's going to slow down. Gets it over to Rowe. Rowe's going to drive, stop, pops a mid-range jumper in and out. Di Maria gets the rebound, and now Powell heading the other way.
Rowe trying to argue that his hand got hit on the play. Montgomery staff seem to all be in agreement. Referees, not so much.
Powell on the left-hand side, good drive to the middle, go all the way right. Has to get it to Freeman, who's going to bring it back out. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Freeman going to get a pick from his teammate. He's going to drive down the center, pump fakes, and gets an easy basket. Gets Chachua in the air.
That's the exact same play that Earl just played on the same previous possession. We're starting on the right elbow, going off of the pick, curls around, and is able to finish high on the left side.
Chachua now going to drive in, and they are going to call a foul. And that is Ezekiel Edwards' 3rd foul. He might have had all, I think he might have all of his team's fouls.
Spoke too soon. I was talking about how Edwards was doing a good job of staying out of foul trouble in the first half and then just picks up 2 quick ones here. And it looks like Edwards is going to have to come out right as Vidmar is going in, which again should be a mismatch in favor of Montgomery. So, and Sana is coming in for Edwards, so we're going to see Vidmar and Sana going at each other once more.
Which the first time they were in together, it went Vidmar's way. The second time they were in together, it went Sana's way. So Vidmar's going to come in for Chachua. So he will come in after this free throw. Misses that. Rebound goes to DJ Earl. DJ Earl got quite a bit of rebounds.
He's up to 6. He wants that double-double.
Powell now being guarded by Martin. He's going to move to his left. Gets it to DiMaria. DiMaria's going to fire it quickly with a 3. Misses it. Rowe. And it actually goes out of bounds. It'll be Raptors ball. Trent will come in for Rowe. And Chachua will come out for Vidmar.
Surprised to see Rowe come out of the game right now, so you've got Trent running the point guard now.
Trent going to get a pick from Vidmar. Wants to get it down low. Now Martin will shoot a 3. Misses it on the front rim. DJ Earl can't handle it. Another chance, and Carter hits a floater. Nice take by Philip Carter.
Last message that Coach Wise gave to Marcus Trent before he checked in was we need to hit these offensive boards better. Trent goes in, grabs the offensive rebound, gets the basket out of it.
Now Freeman gets a pick. Stops right around the free throw line and hits a shot. Good shot by Jay Sean Freeman.
Chesapeake has found the formula right now. It's the exact same play. Instead of finishing the layup, though, he did the pull-up jumper, but it's the same play over and over. It is effective for Chesapeake. Montgomery has to find the adjustment.
Marcus Trent, tough shot, gets it with the hand in his face. And then Jay Sean Freeman exchanging baskets. Freeman gets a pick from Sana. Stops around the free throw line again. 2 for 2 from that spot.
So what does Chesapeake do to mix it up a little bit? They just do it from the opposite side.
Exactly.
Freeman comes off the pick from the left side, curls into the middle, wide open jump from the paint. Montgomery has got to find an answer to this same play that Chesapeake is just living off of.
Vidmar able to set a pick. Rogers had an open shot. I don't think that step back was necessary, but he was hitting them in the first half, so who am I to judge?
All right, here comes Sana to set the pick.
Now Earl.
And they're finally able to get around the screen this time and take away the middle.
Earl will shoot the 3, misses it. Battle for a rebound. Good job by Carter to get up over DiMaria.
That's what happens. You take away the dribble drive into the middle and you force him to take the 3-point shot and get the stop.
Trent, tough shot.
Oh,
Rogers does a phenomenal job to throw it off of the skipjack. And now Sana's going to come out for Edwards, and Cradle comes in as well for DiMaria. And I believe Edwards has 3 fouls. Earl knocks the pass down. Somehow it ends up in Marcus Trent's hands, and he's going to throw it away. He has to get down into his backcourt violation, but it stops an easy basket for DJ Earl, so needed to track that down. Marquise Trent comes into the game for Marcus Trent. Chachua is going to come in for Vidmar. So Philip Carter earning some minutes. Thought he wouldn't have been one of the subs, but he's played pretty well.
He's got 4 rebounds. Oh,
that was
didn't
way
do a good
too
job
easy.
protecting the rim on that one, though. That was way too easy.
Now Rogers is going to run point guard for his team.
Yeah, and Vidmar is going to check right back in after that, and I guarantee you it's for Carter.
Rogers for 3, a little too short. Chachua gets the rebound. He has to throw it out to Tate. Good job. They're going to reset.
Trent running it once again. He's going to come off the double screen.
Good block by Edwards. That is tough because he only has 2 fouls to work with. Chachua misses it. Battle goes to Rogers. Rogers turnaround jumper in and out. And now DJ Earl. Who else?
The shot's just not falling for Montgomery right now. They're getting good looks and just can't find the bottom of the basket. Even got multiple attempts on that one. Still can't find a basket.
Powell kicks it out to Freeman. Freeman backs it back out. He's going to move to his left. He gets double teamed inside to Edwards. And he gets an easy basket again. A timeout is called.
What a pass by Jay Sean Freeman there. had his back turned, did a little twirly bird pass into the middle. Edwards finishes strong.
Full timeout. We will be back 62-43. Skipjacks up, 8:17 left. All right, we are back here in Frederick. Matt Trudell and Mark Winkle. Final 8:17 of regulation in this men's championship game. Winner gets to go to Port Huron, Michigan for the national tournament. Montgomery trying to have back-to-back upsets. Marquise Tate has to get it into Vidmar. Vidmar got a mismatch. He's driving across the lane, loses the ball, and Cradle ends up with it. And now Powell pushing up the court. Edwards gets another chance. He misses the layup, but Montgomery has had a recently have opened up a soft spot in that center, and now I think Terrence Williams is going to come in to try and plug that hole.
Yeah, Vidmar not having quite the impact that he did yesterday. And Coach Wise not happy with the fact that he did not slide over to help from the weak side.
Edwards misses the first free throw. Vidmar comes out for Terrence Williams. Now Edwards, second shot. Makes that. It is now a 20-point ball game. Rowe's going to bring it up the court. Rowe continues, throws up a floater, gets it to drop. Tough shot, good patience.
Yeah, Rowe came around the double screen, and Chesapeake initially was just trying to stop the layup. So what does Rowe do? He just pulls it back for a little mid-range jumper fadeaway and knocks it down.
DJ Earl now right in front of his bench. Gonna drive, got the backside to Edwards. And they're just feeding it to Edwards.
Montgomery slow to help on the backside once again.
Philip Carter, a tough floater off the backboard. He's got some good minutes coming off the bench. And now Freeman back over to Edwards. Why not shoot a three? And he hits it. Oh my gosh. Ezekiel Edwards. Rowe now over to Marquise Trent. Down low, and Cradle commits the foul. That's his second foul. Chua comes in, Christian Martin comes in for Matui spin. Rowe looking to get it in, just gets it into Carter. He gets it out to Williams. Williams nails the shot. Good job. Good play by Carter. Clear some space.
Carter continuing to give good minutes, adding a couple assists to his name in addition to the rebounds and points. All right, some hidden added bonus there for Montgomery.
Freeman gets the switch. He has a mismatch, but now it's in Powell's hands. Under 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Powell's going to shoot a three. Misses that. Rebound goes to Chachua. He gets it to Martin. Martin inside to Carter. Carter getting harassed. Misses the shot. And now Powell.
Referees are letting all that contact go underneath the basket, but they've been doing it consistently. All the fouls basically have been coming away from the basket, but all the contact that are near the basket, for the most part, it's all being let go.
Good job. Carter gets the steal on the pass, trying to get the inside pass to Edwards. Chachua, floater in the lane, gets it tough. A timeout is called by the Skipjacks. It is a full timeout. We're going to step away. 68-51, 17-point lead by Skipjacks. 5 minutes and 29 seconds left in the second half. All right, we are back. It will be Skipjack's ball. Now Lamont Powell brings it up the court to DJ Earl. Di Maria back in the game for the Skipjacks. A lot of contact. Now Edwards over, three-point shot for Powell, misses it. And good job by Rowe to save it. Now Christian Martin's going to push it up.
Yeah, that was a 50-50 ball on the rebound. Could have gone Montgomery's way, but it was a good job by Rowe to just not chance it and just grab the ball anyway.
Carter gets partially blocked. Good offensive rebound by Chachua, and he gets that to drop. Down to 15. Lamont Powell now. Like to see him take over right now like he did in the first half. Really secure this victory for the Skipjacks. Earl moves across. Now Freeman gets a pick. Freeman stops, turn around. Good defense by Chachua, but he still gets the roll. Jayshawn Freeman's had a really good second half.
You're absolutely right. It was great defense, but Freeman just does a nice jump away or fadeaway jumper, and that's just hard to guard.
Philip Carter misses the three. It's rebounded by Freeman. Back up to a 17-point lead. DJ Earl getting guarded by Terrence Williams. A step. Shot does not get the roll. Good job by Rowe tapping it down to Chachua, and Christian Martin now has it. Gets it back to Rowe. Rowe stops, pops a mid-range jumper, misses that.
And again, Rowe gets hit on the shot, but it's Chachua that fights his way through it and grabs the offensive rebound.
So back to 15. A timeout is on the floor. A full timeout, so we're going to step away 70-55, 3:37 left in the second half. All right, we are back here in Frederick. 3:37 left. 15-point lead by the Skipjacks. Freeman gets it into Earl. Good pressure by Montgomery, but DiMaria is able to get it over. Now Freeman getting swarmed. He spins back around. DJ Earl being guarded by Rogers. Rogers gets past, and then Ezekiel Edwards off of the Rogers getting past opens that up.
DJ Earl again is able to get around his man, dribble drive, and opens it up for Edwards. The starting five for Chesapeake has just been absolutely phenomenal.
Now Rogers driving, throws up a tough shot, does not get it to go. Freeman gets the rebound. And a foul by Rogers. That'll be his first.
That's one that Freeman was able to sell pretty well on the near side here. We had a good look at it right in front of us, and don't know how much contact was there, but some good acting chops by Freeman.
Marquise Tate comes in for Terrence Williams. Freeman right in front of us, going to inbound the ball, gets it into Powell.
And again, I say all of the fouls have been away from the basket, and the ones near the basket, they're just letting them all go.
Good job spotting that they were going to go for the baseline pass to Edwards. Now Rowe gets it to Tate. Tate misses the three.
Trent, what a job by getting his own offensive rebound and going up strong. Marquise Trent with a huge play there to keep his team in it.
And he will go line for two. And they called that on DJ Earl, who just picked up his third foul. Yep.
Can you sit down, please? Number 3, can you sit down, please?
Trent makes the first free throw. Marcus Trent will come in for Rogers. Missed the second one. It's rebounded by Edwards, who gets it to Earl. Powell. 14 seconds left on the shot clock. Over to Earl. Extra pass to DiMaria for three. Misses it. And now Marquise Trent gets it to Marcus Trent. Marcus Trent's going to take it, and they're going to call a foul on DiMaria. That's his first foul. Marcus Trent will go to a line for 2 free throws. His first free throws of the game. Makes the first one. Just under 2 minutes left. Can make this 14-point game, makes it a 14-point game. Now Freeman gets the inbound, throws it into center for Powell.
That's the pass that you need to try to pick off if you're Montgomery. You had the great trap there right on the inbound pass. They forced to just throw it up towards the middle, and Montgomery is just not there to pick it off.
I think Marcus Trent was a little more aggressive than his coach wanted him to be.
The classic coach line that they all love to say, wait until you see that on the film, came out of Coach Andy Sachs, wanting an intentional foul.
Now Freeman drives, he gets held. Foul is going to be on Ezekiel Edwards. That is his fourth.
That'll be his third.
Oh, I'm sorry,
yeah,
Christian Martin.
Christian Martin,
My
yeah.
apologies. All right, gets it into Freeman. Freeman spins around, And then they're going to call a foul on Christian Martin. Now he has 4 fouls. The ref hooked me up on that one. I think Christian Martin might have a little bit of a legit gripe. But Rogers comes in for Marcus Trent. Edwards gets the inbound, tosses it back to Powell. 1 minute and 30 seconds left in this championship game. Freeman drives, continues, step back, tough shot, off the backboard and in. Jaysean Freeman has had a heck of a game, leading scorer for his team, but a heck of a second half.
Freeman with the perfect job on the possession there. You work the shot clock all the way down, get the whole 30 seconds out of it, and still make the ISO bucket.
Foul is on number 5, Jaysean Freeman. That's his 3rd. Christian Martin will go to the line. 5 points on the game. Struggled from the field, but has been pretty good from the free throw line so far. Whew. I'm glad that one rolled in. Marcus Trent's going to come in for Rogers. Offense, defense.
Offense, defense.
Misses that one. Rebound and a travel. A timeout on the court, a 30-second timeout.
So have to give a lot of credit to the Montgomery Raptors. They've made a great run through this tournament. They had a really tough first-round game beating the College of Southern Maryland. Who is capable of beating anybody. Southern Maryland had just beaten Howard in the regular season, who's the number 1 seed. Then you take out the number 1 seed in Howard, and so you got to give a lot of credit to Montgomery. They had a great tournament, but in the end, Chesapeake is just too strong offensively. They just score so many points, and Montgomery just couldn't keep up right with them in the end. You had to try to find some way to keep Chesapeake down or stay with them. Montgomery was not able to do either.
I agree. So now Raptors have the ball. They're dealing with a lot of pressure. It looks more like a football play than a basketball play. Gets it into Chachua. Now Rogers for 3. Just misses that one. Rebounded by Rowe. Marquise Trent gets it down low to Chachua. Chachua's blocked from behind. Freeman now battle for the ball. There's a kickball. It will stay. Did you say white ball?
Yeah, it was kicked. No, it'll be Montgomery ball because it was kicked by the Chesapeake Skipjacks.
Okay. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
All right, Marquise Trent looking to inbound it, gets it out to Rogers. Rogers will shoot the 3, not afraid to shoot it. Short, offensive rebound goes to Martin. Martin will shoot the 3, misses that one. And now Lamont Powell gets it. He's going to slow it down. And the Chesapeake Skipjacks are going to move on to the national tournament. They're going to win this game. Montgomery really played some solid defense, held the Skipjack below their average. But they just unfortunately did not have enough tonight. Powell kicks it out, baseline 3 for DiMaria. He misses. Oh! Bounces off the rim, then the backboard. Now Rowe brings it up. He's going to drive. Misses it. Rebound goes to DiMaria, and a foul is committed. It's going to be on Rogers. That's his second foul. Maria's going to go to a line.
And that's going to give DiMaria a chance to get into double digits, which means 5 different Chesapeake players in double digit scoring, assuming that he makes one of these 2, which I would say is a pretty high likelihood. And there you go.
Into the double digits.
And this is certainly a Chesapeake team that is capable of making a strong run at the Division II National Tournament. And on behalf of everybody here in Region 20, good luck to you, Chesapeake College. Make us proud.
Yep. And thank you, Frederick Community College, for hosting this tournament and doing a great job of that. We will be back.
matching for you, Coach. You good to go?
I'm ready.
All right, join here post-game with the championship-winning head coach, Coach Sachs of Chesapeake College. Congratulations on the victory.
Appreciate it, thanks.
I mean, that was a tough game, but you guys were able to really extend the lead out in the second half and just get back to playing your basketball. Tell me how you were feeling at halftime and then coming out into that second half.
We got a little foul trouble in the first half, and we survived that and took a nice lead into halftime. But we weren't able to we made some threes, obviously, as we do, so we shoot a lot of threes, and we did a great job. And thank you. And I thought we did, an okay job in the first half on the boards, not a great job in the second half. But, I don't think we had a lot of turnovers in the second half at all. And, that's part of the game. But we shot 58%. So what happens is, when you get a lead and you start drawing them out, they have to guard you. And Lamont did a great job of making the extra pass for the most part. And we had guys knock down open shots. I mean, it's really not a hard game, but you have to have guys to do that too. Because we lost Alicia for the rest of the year last night with the elbow, and he's a really versatile guy for us. But the guys stepped up and played really well. And it's back-to-back days for us, which we haven't had a lot of this year. And I'll probably do a different job of doing that next year. Maybe scheduling some back-to-backs because it's great for the kids. We took over the program 3 years ago. It was so bad, and we survived our first year going 18-9, and the COVID year hit, and Jay hung around and got so much better, and he's we have really good players. I mean, I think all 6 of our sophomores can play at the 4-year level, and then last year we went 23-3, and again, but no size, and then we had a kid get a double technical with the in the last regular season game and missed the regional, and we ended up getting beat by Beavers. So. For DJ and Jay to come back and experience this, and the guys that we brought in, and we got a lot of Eastern Shore guys. If you count Delaware, and I don't think they get as much respect as they deserve. And they're good players. There's good players down there. We hope to keep them home, and we can add to that, with what we have. But it's a really good group of kids. This level is so different. I've coached at high school, Division 1 and 2 and 3, and it's a different level, man. You get some years where you get some kids that are they don't focus the way they should. But this group of kids that I've had this year has been a pleasure to coach. It's been great to practice with them. They want to get better every day, and they got to reap their rewards today.
You're basically running just a 6-man rotation this entire game, like you said, on back-to-back days. I mean, as a coach, does that put a lot of pressure on you to tell them not to foul, to stay in there, because you need those guys in there at all times?
You don't want to do that. I mean, losing Alicia because he can play different spots for you hurts. We got Sana in a little bit, and Taekwon, who actually has played really well for us, at points during the year. But, you got to go with who brought you. And this is it, And, have good kids. I mean, I'm lucky. I have really good kids, and even the guys that don't play a ton, they try hard on them. They're great teammates, and they're not selfish. I mean, it's a good group of guys. So it's been fun to coach them, and hopefully we can keep playing.
Your tournament MVP, Lamont Powell, really just your floor leader, controlled the game today with 17 points with the 6 assists also. Tell me a little bit about what Lamont Powell does for your team on the court.
If you didn't watch yesterday where we had 25 turnovers, which was, we're top 5 in the country in turnovers per game. So I was, was a little disappointed in that. And, but, again, he's able to get downhill, which draws the help. And, again, we got guys that can shoot the basketball. So, you got to pick your poison. Do you give up 2 or do you take a chance with the 3? And, he makes other guys better. To me, that's the number one job of a point guard, is make the other 4 guys better on the floor, and that's what he did.
You went up against 2 teams with some good forward depth. Cecil yesterday, Montgomery today, a lot of good forwards. You're more of a guard-centric team.
Garrett, too.
And Garrett, exactly. So tell me a little bit about what your strategy was to take on these bigger teams and how you can handle that.
Well, first of all, you want to pull them away from the basket. So, again, we employ 4 shooters out there. So they have to guard us. And if we can get downhill to draw help, You know, it allows us to do some things. And, you know, we ISO some guys and, you know, we run some different sets. But basically, it's basically a ball screen offense that we try to get guys going downhill. And, again, so you're filling up with guys that can shoot the basketball, not guys that are just distributors. So you got a threat coming up the lane around the three-point line. So that's how you do it. And then, you know, defensively, it's 5 guys against the ball. Again, you know, we're top 5 in the country in points given up per game. You know, we're top 5 in the country in three-point field goal percentage defense. We're top 5 in the country in three-pointers made per game because that's what we do. But, you know, that's what our strengths are, and we try to, you know, use them to our advantage. Sometimes when you turn the ball over some and you don't rebound enough, and you got problems with that. But we did a great job today. I'm very proud of these guys, and we shot 44%. I mean, it's, you know, after 30% in the first half, 58 in the second, you'll certainly take it, right?
Yeah. You're heading to Danville, Illinois. You're going to the national tournament with this group of guys. I know you're talking about how much you love them. How are you feeling about going into that national tournament? How do you think you can compete at the national level? I
mean, that's what I tell them all the time. If you want to play at a national level, these are the games that you need to win. Or you're playing a Division I JUCO, these are the games you need to win. Or you're playing a ranked team, like play Bryant and Stratton in December. These are the games that you got to win because those are the teams that you're going to play at that level. You know, I've been out to Danville recruiting before, but I've, you know, obviously never been out there as a coach. So it'll be a good experience for us. But we're not, you know, I don't think we're afraid of anybody. You know, we'll figure out who we're going to play on Tuesday and prepare like we always prepare and give it our best shot. You know, we're going to be down a guy, unfortunately, with Alicia, but, you know, other guys got to step up.
Coach, we're all going to be rooting for you at Region 20. Thank you so much, and good luck to you.
Great.
Congratulations on the win.
All right, guys. Thanks.
Perfect. That works well. Yeah, when he comes down, if you can nudge him over. On these headphones here, just go for a quick interview for you. Feel free to hold that plaque if you want.
Oh.
All right, joined here with tournament MVP and Region 20 champion Lamont Powell. Lamont, congratulations on the tournament win.
Appreciate it, man.
I see that trophy right there, the MVP. That looks nice next to you.
Yeah, it feel real good. It feel real good.
So you had 17 points, 6 assists. You're the point guard out there. You're the floor leader. Tell me about what it was like going against that Montgomery team. They're big, they're strong, and it was tough for you.
Man, we got them the first time in the regular season. We played real good. This time we knew that we would have to come out even better. We didn't want to have another challenge like how we had yesterday where we wanted to keep the lead and just keep our foot on their necks. They were big, but we got a lot of shooters. We knew we spaced them out real good. And hit our shots, we would be fine.
You guys are basically only running a 6-man rotation. I mean, you guys have to be in great shape. You played 40 minutes out there. I mean, that's pretty darn impressive, man.
I was tired. I was tired. But, yeah, Coach real hard on us, and I'm the one. And I got to make sure that everybody's in their position, so I got to be in the best of shape every time. My father keeps me in the gym. My trainer, Mike, keeps me in the gym. My trainer, Boo, keeps me in the gym. So this is what I love to do, so I'm always willing to do an extra mile.
That's awesome. You have 5 guys in double digits today. I mean, like I said, you guys are only running 6 for the most part. You got into 8, but, I mean, you've been able to distribute to everybody. So many points coming out of Jay-Sean Freeman, DJ Earl, Ezekiel Edwards, Justin DeMarie. I mean, there's so many scores around the court. I mean, that's got to feel good for a distributor like you.
It feels real good. You know, you don't have to score that much. You can just pass the ball. Like, I'm really fine with just every game scoring 0 points, having like 10 assists. Like, that's my goal every time. Like, I just want to be the assist leader in, like, the world, in the country. So every time I just make sure that I get them the ball. And you figure when I get them the ball, it opens up stuff for me. So And then if I get going first and then all the attention brings to me, it opens up stuff for everything for them.
You're going into Danville, Illinois now. I mean, congratulations on that. But
Thank you.
how are you guys feeling about going to the national tournament? Do you think you can really get at them at the national level?
If we keep playing the way how we playing, I really think we can do it. Honestly, I really feel like we're real there. We play together. There's no egos on our team. We're always for one. We want everybody to eat. As you said, it was 7 of us in double figures. We want everybody to score. If we keep playing hard, anything's possible, you know. Anything's possible. We're going to take it one game at a time, though. One game at a time.
Well, Lamont, congratulations again. You're a tournament champion, and we're going to be rooting for you guys. Good luck in Danville, Illinois.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. So that was tournament MVP Lamont Powell of the Chesapeake College Skipjacks, Region 20, tournament champion, tournament MVP, and now heading to the Nationals at Danville, Illinois. So that'll do it for us here in Frederick, Maryland. It has been quite a wild ride. We had 6 games in 2 days. We have crowned 2 champions today, and it has been a fantastic tournament all the way around. We want to thank our host, Frederick Community College. What a great tournament you guys have hosted. Special shout out to Michael Simone for organizing everything and making it happen. Thank you to our production crew, to our table staff, everybody that made this tournament possible. There's so much that goes into it. Can't thank you enough for everybody involved. On behalf of my partner, Matt Trudell, this is Mark Winkle signing off. We have a men's basketball champion, and it is Chesapeake College. They defeat the number 4 seed Montgomery College 79-59. Good luck at Nationals, Chesapeake.